Welcome to Undrafted Hockey Fan. I'm Brad. Today we are building the Four Nations USA roster. Yesterday we did the Finland and the Canada one. So let me know what your thoughts are on those ones. You can check those out on either Spotify, Apple, or YouTube. Those are all. Definitely put a comment down there. If you haven't, also if you haven't joined us yet, this is my 16th day in a row hosting a podcast once a day. Every day for the rest of the year. So we're going to December 31st. So if you want to join the ride, let us know. Let me know what you want me to cover. I'm covering everything NHL. And even, like I said, I posted a video yesterday for Thanksgiving. Let's go. It's the day after Thanksgiving. We're going to keep going. And guess what? Tomorrow, you're getting more content. So let me know what your thoughts are, what you want to do. And hit subscribe and like, or put a comment, put your favorite emoji down there. I really appreciate it. So let's just jump into if you're on YouTube, you'll be able to see this. We're using Puckpedia to do the GM mode of it's called Puck GM of the Puckpedia, and you're able to build a team out. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a team out and kind of see who we want to put on the United States roster. And this is gonna be a ton of fun. Again, I'm a huge Red Wings fan, so I get to see Dylan Larkin on this. Which, by the way, spoiler, I am putting him on there. Absolutely, he deserves to be on there. So we're gonna have these are right now it's basically ranked on the guys that are we're only gonna do NHL guys, by the way. But these are all the guys that are listed from the highest AAV to lowest. But again, reason these guys are being paid so much is because they're that good. So we're gonna do Austin Matthews' potential right there. I think Jack Eichel, Zach Werenski, yep. Charlie McAvoy, yep. Adam Fox, yep. Matt Tkachuk, absolutely. Seth Jones, I'm iffy on. I might add him. We might come back to him. So Jake Gensel, yep. Dylan Larkin, Brady Tkachuk, yep. Sanderson, we need some D. Trouba is debatable. John Carlson, I really like John Carlson. I think we're gonna do him instead of Trouba right now because Trouba is not performing as well. Let's just go with games played. Some guys that play a little bit extra. Jack Hughes is not gonna make it. Not Cunnin, not Trent Frederick. None of these guys. We'll go back to points instead. So again, probably the only issue with this is that you're limited on what you can see stats wise. So they're only doing game played, goals, assists, points, plus or minus, and points per game. Points per game is relative because if you have a guy that's scoring 2 points in one game, now you have a 2-point, it kind of varies, but we're doing based on points right now. Oh yeah, Kyle Connor for sure. Jack Hughes, absolutely. Matt Boldy, maybe. I don't know. He's a little young, so I don't know if he'll continue to produce. He's producing really well right now. He's producing really well right now. So you got to do Clayton Keller. I think Matt Boldy and Tuck. Again, we can always take guys off. So mind you, let's go check what we got in the forwards right now, just to see. I'm gonna change this to all the NHL so you can see who it is. Okay, we don't even have enough forwards yet, so let's add a couple more forwards. Tage Thompson. So I saw someone had Tage Thompson over Dylan Larkin. I like him. I think he's a good fourth line guy. And Cole Caulfield. Oh, that'd be so good. Palmieri, he's playing really well right now. Oh man, this is so much fun. JT Miller, I feel like he's got to be on there too. He's that guy, right? So I kind of like this forward group already. I don't know if I need another guy. Okay, so just to do so this is the forwards. We're not got the forwards. We're like Clayton Keller, you're not that high. We're putting JT Miller up there instead. Matt Tkachuk. So I saw someone that had Matt Tkachuk and Brady Tkachuk. I kind of like that, and it is similar in age to where Austin Matthews is. God, these guys are all, dude. This is the nice thing about US is all these guys are going to be like ready and prime. Like I did the Canada one. Everyone was so old, and they're very good, but they're very old. Now, these guys are all like in their 20s. You got JT Miller at 31 and Jake Gensel at 30, but everyone else is in their late or early 20s or mid 20s. Like Jack Hughes. I mean, I like these, and I like this a lot. I don't really think I have any big qualms. Shane Gostisbehere, I'll put him down there too. We do need D, so let's go with the D. We'll scroll down to the D. Actually, I'll just go to skater. We're gonna go defenseman. Who do we want here? So who's producing? I'm gonna go plus minus just because that'll show me a little bit more of who is playing well, even strengthly. Ryan McDonough, yep, you're there. Brock Faber, absolutely. Jake McCabe might honestly make it. Jacob Slavin for sure, absolutely. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Justin Hall. Oh, Justin Hall is American. I did not know that. Look at that. He just played in Toronto for so long. Ryan Lindgren, actually, I kind of like. I think he's a great responsible defense responsible defenseman. Okay, you know, we're good there. And then let's do the goalies as well. Knock out the goalies, and then we're gonna organize all this too. It's gonna be the harder part, right? So, Swayman, Quick, Stolars, man, there's some good Ottinger, dude, Demko, oh Hellebuck, oh dude, we are nope. I apologize. I absolutely apologize. Decord, oh my goodness, dude, these so many good guys. Okay, so I think no, not Nedeljkovic. Alex Lyons played really well, but I don't think he has enough games. Am I biased? I am biased. I'm adding him just to see it. Let's see who we got. We can always take him off, right? Well, Demko's off because he's injured too much, so I'm taking him off absolutely. So, Connor Hellebuck is your top guy. So you have Stolars. I mean, yeah, what am I doing, guys? What am I doing? We're taking off Jonathan Quick. It's gonna be Swayman, Ottinger, and Hellebuck. So the roster, yeah, that's it. I mean, those are the guys. Even Ottinger's not having the greatest year, and neither is Swayman, but I think these guys are going to be the guys that are going to end up working out long term when you see February roll around. Again, we're just at the end of December or November right now, so I can absolutely see us. Drop my ring. Grab my. We can absolutely see these guys bounce back. Connor Hellebuck's playing amazing. I mean, he's probably going to play your most time anyways. So, all right, let's knock out these forward groups real quick. So we have Brady Tkachuk, Austin Matthews, Matt Tkachuk. Okay, I like that. Jack Eichel with Jake Guentzel, Alex Tuch. Alex Tuch's not going to play second line. It's going to be JT Miller, and he can play center too. Kyle Connor. Oh yeah, you're above. You're above Jake Guentzel. I like the idea of Clayton Keller playing with Dylan Larkin because I think they played together in USNTDB. A lot of these guys played in the USNTDP. There you go. Boom. Okay. I feel like I'm missing some people. This should be a little bit harder because we have like Patty Kane. Oh, man, dude, I'm gonna be butchering some of these guys, aren't I? So if I just do points, let's do just points, right? Like DeBrincat's really good right now, and he's playing really well with Larkin. So do you want to keep that connection there? Schmaltz, like Nick Cooley, not Troy Terry, no. Anders Lee, Jason Roberts is not playing well, but I want him to be on the team. Nice, no. Lane Hudson, that'd be cool for Canadians fans, but Noah Hannafin. Oh, we got to put him down there too, just to see what you got, right? Brock Besser. Oh, he's injured though. He had the Patty Kane could be like Trocheck, dude. Oh my god, dude. This is hard. This is Zegras. Oh, dude, yeah, Zegras isn't playing that great this year, but someone that you could play. Dude, Zegras and Cutter Gauthier have the same number of points. That's not great. All right. So, I mean, Jack Hughes is definitely playing up there. I think Jack Hughes probably plays. I think Brady's a better third line left wing because he's a grinder. I'm going to put Jack Hughes up there instead. And then I'm going to move Clayton Keller to the right wing third line. Okay. So I like that. So we have Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews, Matthew Tkachuk. Okay, that gives you speed, skill, aggression. Like you need guys that are going to dig out for the puck there, and that's Matt Tkachuk. Kyle Connor, Jack Eichel, JT Miller. Again, shooter, got a high skill guy in Jack Eichel, and JT Miller, going to be a guy that's going to get down and dirty. Like that, okay? Brady Tkachuk, down and dirty. Dylan Larkin, high speed. Clayton Keller, high speed, skill. That's good. I'm happy with that. Guentzel, maybe you put Guentzel up there instead? No. We get Gensel's fine on the left wing. But you need like a guy, again, you need a little bit more aggression. This is where I'm going to bump Alex Tuch, and we're going to go Tage Thompson instead. I like Trocheck. I like the idea. I think Matt Boldy, I think you're too young. You're good, not just too young. I think you put DeBrincat. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so you do So I'm trying to limit it to 24 guys. I'm trying to do like an actual roster, not just guys you're going to bring with you. And I think if you're going to bring guys with you right now, Patty Kane should be there, but he's not. I rather leave Alex Tuck at home because at least Trocheck can play center. So that's I like that because then you can, if Tage is slipping a little bit, you can throw Trocheck up there. Patty Kane again, you can, if Gensel or Clayton Keller's not playing well enough, like you can put him out there as well. Give a little bit of options. So just go through like the forward group. We have Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews. Again, I'm trying to get like an idea of like you want in my head when you running a line, you don't want all the guys have the same characteristics. You want to have a little bit of variety, right? You want a guy that's like can shoot, a guy that's defensive responsible. You want a guy that's a little bit of a tough guy. You also need guys that can pass, right? So there's guys you need to have some roles here, right? Jack Hughes can pass and shoot and is fast. Austin Matthews, shooter, absolutely can kind of grind it up in the front of the net too as well, or in the side of the net, like just get the shot off. And Matt Chuck's going to grind you out right there. So that's your first line. Hughes from left to right. Hughes, Matthews to Chuck. Nice. Left to right. Connor can shoot. Kyle Connor. Jack Eichel, skill and speed. JT Miller can grind it like that. So that's a good second line. Brady Chuck, Dylan Larkin. So again, Brady Chuck, tough guy. Dylan Larkin, you're dude, 3 captains. Look at that. Holy crap. Okay, we got the captain's line, Brady Chuck, Dylan Larkin, and Clayton Keller of their respective places. Who else is a captain? You got Austin Matthews is the only other captain. Everyone else is assistant, so or close to being assistant captains. So you have Brady Chuck, Dylan Larkin, Clayton Keller. I could see Jake Gensel playing that well. I could see that. That would make sense as well. But I like the Brady Chuck captain's line with Larkin and Keller. I like that. That's good. That's a good. I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking to it. Last line we have Tage, Shaman, Grinder. Jake Gensel can play tough. Alex Rinketts plays big. He's not huge. He does play big. Maybe my Red Wings bias is here, but you put Trocheck in there as well. But he's kind of a grinder too. I don't mind this at all. I like that. That's a good forward group. I'm a big fan of that. So, on the defense, move on to the defense. We're going left and right. Adam Fox is your top right defenseman. I mean, it just makes sense. Charlie Coyle on the right side. That makes also sense. John Carlson, I don't know if you make it. Gostisbehere, I don't know if we need him. I don't know if we need Gostisbehere because your defense he's too much of a defensive reliability. So I'm gonna move him down. And I think we have Zach Werenski. Is he playing well right now? Is he playing right now? Can I do this? Yeah, there you go. Check out his profile. So he is 22 points, 21 games. Jeez, he's playing really well. Okay, so we keep him there. Jake Sanderson. I don't know if he's good enough yet. He's playing well. I think he's too young. We don't want mistakes. And you have Noah Hannafin, Ryan McDonough, Jacob Slavin. Brock Faber has that same argument, by the way. I think he's a little bit young. I'm a huge fan of Brock Faber, but I am gonna remove him. Yeah. I kind of like this D actually, because now we have Zach Werenski. Yeah, Zach Werenski, Adam Fox, phenomenal. Coyle and Hannafin, love that. Ryan McDonough, John Carlson, not a ton of offense. I would say I think you have Zach Werenski and Adam Fox for the offense aspect of it. How's Noah Hannafin playing this year? Let's see. I mean, 12 points, 23 games again. Mid. I mean, I don't mind this. What about John Carlson? How you doing? How you doing, babe? John Carlson, how are we playing? 15 22 games. I mean, I don't mind this. I actually don't mind this at all because I think you're gonna get a lot. I'd like a little more, not shut down, but I'd like a little more defensive responsibility when it comes to the defenseman. That's why we're also keeping Jacob Slavin as well. So for your defense, we got left to right. So you have Zach Werenski, Adam Fox. So on the left side, Adam Fox on the right side. Noah Hannafin's on the left. Then you have Charlie Coyle on the right. Then we have Ryan McDonough, again, a little old, but I think he's going to bring a lot of veteran leadership with John Carlson as well, who have both been top D in the league before. And then we're going to have Jacob Slavin as our extra. I think he's going to be huge in some games as well. Goalies, we're going to go Hellebuck, Swayman, Ottinger. This was a little difficult. I feel like I'm missing. Am I missing someone? I feel like I'm missing someone. Like, I gotta be missing someone, right? Like games played. Let me see who's else is playing a ton of games. I mean, it's just like I mean, points per game. Let's go with that. Maybe I'm missing someone here. Scroll up. Maybe Caulfield. I guess Boldy's there too. Again, a little young. Brett Berard. Oh yeah, because that's funny. So again, this is what I'm talking about. Brett Berard and Max Sasson both have a point per game because they have 2 points in 2 games. But they're on mid-level or they're on middling contracts. So Ross Colton could be he could be an option as well. Connor Garland would be a good one as well. Again, another grinder. Casey Middlestad, and he can also play center too. I like that too. I think I might take Casey Middlestad over Trocheck. I think I'm going to. I'm going to Casey Middlestad over Trocheck. Let me move that. Move him out of the way. Yeah, I'm good with that. So just do a final roster. Just go through again. Jack Hughes going left to right. So left, center, right. Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews, Matthew Tkachuk, Kyle Connor, Jack Eichel, JT Miller, Brady Tkachuk, Dylan Larkin, Clayton Keller, Jake Gensel, Tage Thompson, Alex DeBrincat, Casey Middlestad, Patrick Kane as your extras. Zach Werenski, Adam Fox. Then you have on defense, Noah Hanifin, then Charlie McAvoy. Then you have Ryan McDonough, John Carlson, and Jacob Slavin as your extra. Connor Hellebuyck and Jeremy Swayman. So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to go jump into some ad reads and then we will come back and do Sweden. So stay tuned. Do you know the most exciting thing about, Black Friday and Cyber Monday is getting an amazing deal. Except for with Raycon, because Raycon can get you an amazing deal on premium audio every day of the year. That doesn't mean they're just having any sales for Black Fridays. No, sir, and or ma'am, and or they. Far from it. They're actually doubling down on their amazing value by offering viewers up to 30% site-wide. So it's a Black Friday deal that you'll appreciate every day is Raycon's everyday earbuds. And if you haven't checked out the latest model, they're a must-have for audio lovers. They have a 32-hour battery life and a multi-connectivity that lets you pair 2 devices together. And if you're on an airplane, maybe you're there with your spouse or your significant other, you can watch the same movie together and you can listen together. And speaking of airplanes, what's very helpful on airplanes is some noise cancellation, the active noise cancellation that the Raycon's everyday earbuds have. And that, honestly, the great thing about it is they come at an accessible price point, unlike other competitors' headphones. And one other thing is that Raycons are start at just half the price of everyone else. So not only are you getting an incredible deal, but before you even factor in the Black Friday deal, which is up to 30% off site-wide. And if you're looking for a great headphone, what more can you ask for in a headphone? Again, I travel a ton. I use it for work. The noise cancellation is amazing. And if you don't, I highly suggest that you go grab some. Again, they're everyday earbuds. Again, you're going to appreciate them every day. And also, they have a 30-day happiness guarantee. So honestly, you really can't lose. It's time to save big for Black Friday. Go to buyraycon.com/THPN today to get up to 30% off site-wide. That's right. You'll get the 30% off everything on a Raycon site when you go to buyraycon.com/THPN. All right, we are back. And so we are talking about the Swedish roster. If you are on YouTube, you will notice that I changed. It has been about 12 hours since I started recording this video, but 8 hours. I went to Thanksgiving with my in-laws, so we are back. And so we also, by the way, we're going to add to the commentary this is not only Four Nations, we're also going to do a Red Wings review at the end. So stick around for that. Again, if you haven't already, hit like, subscribe, put your favorite emoji down there, and let's jump right into the Swedish roster. Okay. Okay, this is again ranked right now by AAV. I'm gonna go by games played. I think that's a little bit important right now. Because I think you want to see guys that are having a ton of games played. We'll go by points. Let's go by points. Jesper Bratt, absolutely. William Nylander, absolutely. Adrian Kempe, absolutely. Lucas Raymond, absolutely. Absolutely. That's not even that's not Red Wings bias right there. He's just playing that well. Oh, Victor Hedman, absolutely. William Eklund, young, but I think we're gonna run out of players, so let's pick him anyways. Zetterlund, Rasmus Dahlin, Elias Pettersson. I'm gonna hold off on. He's slipping a little bit. I think I am still gonna pick him though. Forsberg, I don't know. Zibanejad. We're starting to get some weird territory right now. Rasmus Anderson, yes, absolutely. I think Alex Weinberg is going to be a good center. I think he'll be a good shutdown center. Elias Lindholm, I'm skeptical. I think he might not make it, though. Gustav Forsling, absolutely. Leo Carlson, no. I'd love Simon Edmondson to make it. Marcus Pettersson, absolutely. Matthias Ekholm, absolutely. I think Philip Broberg, he's injured. No, he can't do it. Marcus Johansson, probably good player right there. Oh, Oliver Ekman Larson. I like that. Hampus Lindholm. Yeah, let's like that. Screw Arvidsson, no, not yet. Niels Hoglander, no. I don't. Let's go. I'm gonna do some plus minus. I want to see where everyone's ranking on plus minus right now. Some positive plus minus guys. Rasmus Sandin's playing really well. Oh, let's put him on defense then. Joel Eriksson, sure, why not? Jonas Rodin, maybe. Let's see how we're doing on the list right now. We have tons of defensemen. Holy smokes, we need some forwards then. Let's go to their NHL contracts. We have all lefty. That's so funny. Dude, they're just playing lefties in Europe, aren't they? So Victor Hedman and Rasmus Anderson. Yeah, that's not too bad right there. Okay, I think I want to put Erik Karlsson, but he's my favorite player outside the Red Wings. Maybe I think it still make more sense to play him, Erik Karlsson, because he's going to be your guy that's going to be shooting. Yeah, we're gonna put him on third pair with Gustav Forsling. That would be so sick. Marcus Pettersson is supposed to be getting a ton of looks. I think we take off. I think since you have Erik Karlsson and you have Victor Hedman and Rasmus Anderson, you don't need Oliver Ekman Larson. So we'll skip that one. Rasmus Sandin. I don't know if you need Rasmus Sandin either because again, you have your other guys are performing well. Gustav Forsling. Nope. I'll move all these guys up real quick. Okay. So Rasmus Dahlin. I think you're an extra. I like Matthias Ekholm. Great shutdown guy. I think we make Hampus Lindholm play the right side. Yeah. I like that. I like this a lot. Rasmus Dahlin, sorry, you're really good. But I think we need who do you think Rasmus Dahlin makes it over Hampus Lindholm? I think maybe. What's Hampus Lindholm? Let's look at your stats real quick. I'm gonna check your 7 points, 17 games. You haven't even played all year yet. If you can scratch, you're on a bad team, so I don't really want to and Buffalo's doing really well. I think there's an argument that I'm gonna take Hampus Lindholm off. We're gonna do Rasmus Dahlin again. He's one of my favorite players as well too. We're gonna go Marcus Pettersson. So you put Rasmus Dahlin with a Marcus Pettersson. No, let's do it Ekholm. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you have Victor Hedman with Rasmus Anderson. Love that, absolutely. Rasmus Dahlin and Matthias Ekholm on defense. Absolutely, that looks great. I'm gonna remove Matthias Ekholm to the right side, and then we're gonna have Gustav Forsling and Erik Karlsson. Love that because that's gonna be a great penalty kill for having Forsling. Okay, go up to the forwards. Less options here. Let's go. We only have 12 guys right now. I still need 2 more. So let's get 2 more guys on the skaters. Let's go by points. Okay, so this is where Elias Pettersson. Oh, I didn't do Phil Forsberg. Or would you do Zibanejad or Elias Lindholm? I prefer Zibanejad. I am gonna prefer Zibanejad. Let's put him up there instead. William Karlsson. Oh, so he's fun too. Gustav Nyquist, Matthias Ekholm. Matthias Janmark. I kind of want him. He's kind of a grinder. That's why I kind of like him better. And we're not putting him as center. He's a left winger. So, all right. Joel Eriksson Ek, maybe. Okay. So Marcus Johansson's going down, right? Okay, so your top line center, Adrian Kempe or Elias Pettersson? Elias Pettersson, let's do him with William Nylander. I think he'll be good support. That would make a lot of sense. Okay. Philip Forsberg on the wing. Jesper Bratt. Okay, so you're going to put Philip Forsberg on the top line with Pettersson and Nylander. I like that. Yep. And then we have Lucas Raymond. I might put Jesper Bratt. So William Eklund has having a great year. I think he's so young. He's going to be your extra right now. So I can't rely on him yet. Marcus Johansson, if you play left wing. Let's change this. Okay. So I'm moving these guys around. So again, if you're on the audio version, we're going to go Forsberg, Pettersson, Nylander. I like that. Then we have Jesper Bratt, Alex Wenberg. No, he's going to go third line. But Zibanejad is this other center. We move Kempe up, third line center. Okay. So we're going to have Jesper Bratt because he's just having a dynamic year right now. He's really earning it. Mika Zibanejad and Lucas Raymond. I like that a lot. Playing really well. And then we have Zetterlund. Ooh. On the left. I don't mind Zetterman on the left. He's playing really well this year. Adrian Kempe in the center. Joel, that's a good shutdown. I like that a lot. On the left, you have Marcus Pettersson, who's going to. Oh, he's almost UFA. He's older than I remember. Alex Wenberg center, good shutdown. Matthias Janmark, great fourth line guy. And then you have William Eklund as your extra. I like that a lot. I'm a big fan of that. And we can actually throw one more guy in here, I think. So we only have 20 guys. Philip Broberg, no. Who do we do? Maybe you bring Holmstrom? No, he's too young. Rasmus Sandin as an extra defenseman? No, you want to bring extra forward. Backlund, William Karlsson. Ooh, who do you bring on forward? I think you bring an extra forward because that's who you're more likely to need to be swapping out. You need a guy who's going to play hard. Man, these guys are I know these guys are stand out. Oh, I would love Oscar Sundqvist. I think he'd be. I want to say for his type of game, I feel like Oscar Sundqvist is the type of guy you need. It's Andre Lee, not Anders Lee. Never mind. Whoo. Alex Nylander, that'd be really cool if he could do that. I don't think he'd make it. No. He's not. He's a good grinder, but I want a fourth line guy. Okay, who do we do? Rickard Raquel? No. Edmonton's great as a grinder, but he's a defenseman. I'm gonna go William Karlsson. I think he can perform well. I think I like his game. So we're gonna do William Karlsson as our extra at center. That's fine. I'm gonna go with that with William Eklund. Okay, so we're going for the Swedish lineup. Okay, we're going. Oh, I didn't do goalies yet either. Oh my goodness. How excited we get to do goalies. All right, goalies. Skater, goalies. Who do we got? Dennis Hildeby. No. Games played. We're going. Okay, so you have Marcus. So I'm going to go run through these. I'm going to add them. Markstrom. Yeah, why not give him a shot? Gustafson. Yep. Allmark. Yep. And I think those are the guys. Yeah. They are the guys. Arvid Soderberg playing really well with Chicago. Great numbers. Again, probably lower competition. Only played 6 games. Samuel Arison doing fine. Anton, nope. These are absolutely the goalies. Again, we're picking 24 players. Again, they're going to bring 3 goalies. But I mean, Jacob Markstrom is for sure it could be Jacob Markstrom or Linus Allmark as your top goalies. Probably Markstrom. Allmark's having a down year, but it could be just because he's with Ottawa. Ottawa just sewers goalies right now. So, I mean, we've seen Allmark play on the bad Buffalo Sabres. We've seen him playing on the good Boston Bruins. I don't think Allmark got bad. I just don't think that Ottawa has the support system to be able to help him out well enough. So, Markstrom, I think Markstrom's your number 1. Then you got, again, you have Linus Allmark, and then you have Gustafson. That makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. Big fan of that. All right. So, going over with our Swedish roster, we got Phil. So, we're going left to right, left center, left wing, center, right wing. Philip Forsberg, Elias Pettersson, William Nylander. Love that line. That's an expensive line. Jesper Bratt, Mika Zibanejad, Lucas Raymond. Big fan of that too. Again, these aren't. I mean, you're not going to get a ton of grinder guys. The options are a lot more limited when it comes to Swedish players. When you have Canada or you have the U.S., either one of those are probably going to be your top competitors. And I think U.S. ends up taking it because they have better goalies. You have Fabian Zetterlund, Adrian Kempe, Joel Eriksson Ek as your third line. Marcus Johansson, Alex Wenberg, and Matthias Janmark. I like that a lot. Again, you have your extras is William Eklund. Maybe. Again, he's a rookie, so I don't know if you want to bring him. He's still an RFA, so he's still a young kid. And then you have William Karlsson as an extra forward. And we have for defensemen, Victor Hedman, Rasmus Anderson. So good. Rasmus Dahlin and Mattias Ekholm. I like that a lot. Again, good offense, good defense. Gustav Forsling, good defense. Erik Karlsson, good offense. And maybe just takes he's slowing down right now. And then Marcus Pettersson is your extra. Again, he's going to be a good asset at the trade deadline. People are looking at him. Goalies, you have Markstrom, Allmark, Gustafsson. Again, I like this a lot. Again, I like the Swedes. Big fan of them. A good mix of guys. Again, a lot of Sharks, surprisingly. A lot of Sharks. That's really your duplicates, really, you're getting out of here. There's no like team that's dominating with these. Devils have a couple guys. They have Yesterbrot and Markstrom. But overall, I mean, Penguins got 2 right here. But I mean, overall, it's a good variety of guys. Yeah, I don't mind this at all. So, anyways, let me know what your thoughts are. We're gonna publish this now, and let me know what your thoughts are on this. If you want to check this out, put a comment down below on my roster, or you can go to Puckpedia and check out the rosters there. Just type in 4 Nations Sweden, Undrafted Hockey Fan, and you'll find it. You can look for it there. So we're gonna take another quick break, and then we'll jump into Red Wings stuff, and I can complain about them because I have no problem doing with that and them losing to the Devils today. So stay tuned. You know what that sound is? That's the sound of ice skates skating on the ice at your favorite team's hockey game. You know, there's nothing like the excitement of being at a game, the crowd, the energy, the roar, the chants, the songs. It's just so much to it. And the best way you're going to be able to find an amazing seat and an amazing game is going to be at Game Time. Game Time also has this new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play live even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff and shows you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste your time searching through thousands of tickets. And my wife and I were actually end up going to a Detroit Red Wings game on December 2nd, I believe it is. That's the one that we're looking at, and talk about a super deal. And you can actually find any concert tickets there. You can do comedy. There's so many different options there. They also have curated deals to make it easier to find the best deals on great seats. And also you can see the view of your seat before you buy. You have a lowest price guarantee, event cancellation protection, and job loss protection as well. One thing I really enjoy about it is the all-in pricing. Toggle this feature to show the total upfront with no surprise fees at checkout. So you can also get a panoramic, again, talking about your view, it's a panoramic view. You can see the sea, not just like we're looking at the stage. You get the full panoramic view. And they also have the lowest price guarantee, or Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. And so take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time Picks. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code THPN for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem the code THPN for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? Game time. The 24-25 NHL season still has that new car smell, and the action is heating up at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. It's super easy for first-timers to get started at DraftKings Sportsbook. Try betting on something simple, like picking a team to win. And of course, if you're listening to this, you're probably a Red Wings fan. You can definitely bet the puck line, the total, the money line, how many goals are going to be scored, over or under. Example is most of them are coming up is at like 6. So you can be like over 6 goals or under 6 goals. I mean, you can get all the action at Sportsbook. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use the code THPN. That's code THPN for new customers. Get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER in New York. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit cpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort. 21 plus, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bet must win to receive award. Bonus bet expires 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/ice. All right, we're back, and we are talking about the Red Wings and how frustrating they are. I just watched the Red Wings play the New Jersey Devils, who they beat last time. And it was pretty epic because the Michael Rasmussen, and everyone saw it, like where he went and he buried an empty netter, and then Jack Hughes tried to check him, and fucking Michael Rasmussen just kind of like stood up at him, and Jack Hughes crashed, and knocked him over. And there's a huge gif, and then Rasmussen like flexing over him, and it was great. It was just such a great gif. And so the thing is with this game is it started to fall apart. Like they had good spots in it, but it just started to fall apart. And that's my frustrating thing is that like we see they had 2 goals. It was looking great, and then Devils put one in. And mind you, a lot of these goals are off of power plays, which is the most frustrating thing is that you're like, okay, like what the fuck? Like why is it happening this way? Because this power play blows. The power play absolutely blows. It's worse than the league. It's 66.3%, I'm pretty sure it was. And I'm just like, what are we doing here, guys? Like what's happening? Like, why does this suck so much? And how can we fix it? Because I'm trying to pull up their stats right now. So and again, it was great. It was great to see how much we could get out of them, right? Like, let me pull up a recap real quick. So like pulling up the recap of the game, you have guys that you get great offense, which is exactly what we want to see. But it's a bit frustrating because, of course, the power play is looking good, right? You have like Tarasenko passes it to the top to Petrie, right? Petrie passes it back to Tarasenko, rips it, and goes in. Awesome. Love to see that. Love to see a number 11 actually, who can actually put it in the net. Cough, cough. Zadina. And then moving on, and then we have a Lucas Raymond goal. Raymond taking it all the way, passing it back down, taking it all the way in the net, puts it up just a wraparound, and it hits the back of Markstrom and then goes in. Love that. Again, great. That's what I like to see. But again, talking about the power play, and then we have Hischier misses the shot, and then Dougie Hamilton buries it at the top. And again, that's a power play goal, right? That's a power play goal that the New Jersey Devils get because the penalty kill sucks. And then this next one, Timo Meier, that one's hard. That one's hard on not Talbot. Talbot, because you had to move so laterally, and that's tough. But I mean, Timo Meier teed that one up well. That one was like a really good goal. If you didn't see that on the right side of the net, then we have Tyler Mock goal. You got Comfer passes it back to the point to Ben Sherratt. And then you get a great tip by Tyler Mott getting his first goal as a Red Wing. Love to see that as well. Again, 3-2 with 12 minutes left in the second period. Good efforts down below. And you can see what happens is that you have a great save by Markstrom. And moving through, we have a Nico Hischier goal, right? So I'm gonna go back real quick. I'm watching the replay real quick. Hischier gets it. He just bats it out right at the circle, and he just pops it right in front of the net. And it's like, who's taking that center spot? Who's helping out? Like, is Ben Sherratt isn't killing me? I am so frustrated with his defense. Defense feels like there's 2 top pair defensemen, which is Eklund. It's not Eklund, Edvinson and Sider, and then you have the rest. You have 5 other third line guys, which is fine, but you need a second pair of guys, and they're trying to force Petrie and Sherratt to do it, and it's just not working. And it's frustrating. So there's a good rebound control by Talbot, and then in front of the net, who scores but Stefan Noesen. Again, why is this guy so much on fire? He's in the right place at the right time, standing in front of the net, gets some of the garbage, it bounces off, and then someone tips it back out in front of him, and he's just there to pick up the garbage, and no one's on him. Christian Fischer trying to dive for it there. And I'm just like, dude, like, you can't rely on Christian Fischer to do this. I mean, a little bit, but like, you need to, like, guys just put up or shut up, right? And then, of course, here's another power play. Red Wings start the third period with a bad call on Sherratt. You have a pass from from Bratt to Hamilton to Hughes, who just takes it up and just pockets it. Again, top left corner. Hughes he's phenomenal. He's a great player and everything. But again, what's happening? Like, why are we allowing this happen? And then you have a crazy Justin Hall just pulling it, just shooting it at the top of the circle, and somehow gets in. It just dings off of, I think it looks like it was Tarasenko, but since Hall got the goal, it wasn't Tarasenko, and just luckily went in. Again, love to see that by Hall, but again, you can't rely on Justin Hall for these types of things. So I'm gonna actually pull up this. This is one of the stats cards, and again, we're talking about stat cards that don't always work. But in this case, like, I just want to show some of these stat cards. I mean, you look at how poor. So this is that's where I talk about with the Red Wings and having a defensive system. You're like, okay, you look at the stat sheet. Okay, the light purple is team defense above average, right? So like, on average, they are below where they need to be. Multiple standard deviations. Rasmussen and Fisher, multiple standard deviations away from the average, right? Right. Ben Sherratt is over 4 standard deviations. Dylan Larkin is almost 3. Kopp, Petrie, like Tarasenko, like the Red Wings are not running a good enough defensive system for this, right? Albert Johansson, I mean, he hardly plays, right? Same with Veleno and Berggren. They're kind of third, fourth line guys. They hardly play. So not a huge impact in the middle right there, right? But even you can see DeBrincat kind of slid back. Edmonton slid back. Like, so, and mind you, they were close in goals. It was 5-4. So like, it was close, right? And so why is this hurt so much? They're doing so poorly, and it doesn't really look like anyone really had a good game besides JT Compher had a good game. That's awesome. Good to see it. Marco Kasper had a good game. Justin Hall, again, that helped because he had that goal and everything too. But overall, it's just very frustrating. And again, stats don't say everything, but let's go to the New Jersey Devils one, okay? You can see Luke Hughes, Jesus Christ, almost 6 standard deviations. That's phenomenal, right? But you can see like it just shows, the data right now shows that the Devils outworked them. And I thought the Red Wings were playing well, but yeah, like I think they got worked. And it's mostly because they got worked on the penalty kill, or on the Devils power play, the opponent's power play, the penalty kill. The Red Wings had 4 opportunities to kill penalties, right? So the Devils had 3 penalties, and one was a 4-minute by Sherratt. So like, that's, give it that one. I would say you can have that one, right? Maybe if you can let in one out of 4, that would be huge. But you let in 3? How do you let in 3? I mean, I'm gonna pull up. Let's pull up their. Let's even do this. I'm gonna pull up what NHL standings, right? I'm gonna show you what the Red Wings are and penalty kill, because it is infuriating. Again, they're 32nd, but I want to show you what they are when you show everyone's. We can pull it up, right? I'm gonna go to stats, and we're gonna pull up teams. They're ESPN, because ESPN does some of the best on this. We're gonna go reverse power play, save percentage. Yep, I don't think it's gonna show me. Oh, it's not gonna show me it. Dang it! All right, we'll just go to the Red Wings straight up then, and I'll just pick them, and then it'll show us on their homepage. So let me share this. I cannot share it because they won't. It'll end up showing a video, and I don't want to show video because then I can't post a video. But I'm reading their stats, right? Team stats right now. Full team stats. We have 2.5 goals for, 3 goals against per game, which is 14th. So you're letting in more goals than you're scoring. That is not a recipe for playoffs at all. Power play 6, very good, 28.1%. That's phenomenal. We love to see that. Nothing wrong with Alex Tanguay in the power play. And your penalty kill is 68.9%, 32nd in the league. You're telling me if you want, so like, let's say if you want to fire Lalone and bring someone else in, okay, that's fine. I don't know if Lalone is the guy right now, but I think it's the penalty kill. I think you need to fire Bob Boughner, because I think Bob Boughner is the defensive guy. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, let me get ISO. Let me move off this. You're saying, okay, so the only one that's had head coaching experience is Bob Boughner. So in the interim, you're going to be like, okay, you fire Lalone. So Bob Boughner probably becomes that, because he's been a head coach. He was with the San Jose Sharks. He had one of the best penalty kills in the league. The penalty kill last year was good. Like, I'll pull it up. I'm sure we can pull it up, because to me, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because I'm feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna go to the regular season. Let's go. Powerful. Let's go to Red Wings right here. Okay, so we're gonna go Red Wings. Okay, power play percentage. Okay, power play percentage. They were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th in the league with 23.1. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. That's really good. Okay, so again, still doing well on the power play. Right, penalty kill. They were mid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14th in the league, 79.6%. The Red Wings are over 10%, like on the penalty kill from last year. They're under 10% from last year. The worst penalty kill last year was 71.5, and that was the Islanders. Red Wings are worse than that. Like, I know it's only a quarter. It's only a quarter of the season, but guys, it's the quarter of the season. Like you got to decide. I don't know. You almost have to decide now whether you want to actually be a playoff team or not, because you're gonna need to sell some guys. Like at this point, you need to sell, or you need to buy. Like you need to make a coaching change because you're running out of options. You're running it like you've traded someone. You traded Olimata already, right? You've scratched Gustafson. You've shown that veteran guys can get scratched. Petrie got scratched as well. You've brought up young guys, trying to bring a spark, right? You have Albert Johansson and Bergen playing pretty consistent minutes. Albert Johansson less so. He's still pretty new, but Bergen's playing pretty consistent minutes right now. He's scratched occasionally, but again, he's one of the young guys, so I'll give you that one. You have, your top line is killing it, right? Larkin, DeBrincat, Raymond looking phenomenal, looking very good, right? Sire Evanson are doing well as well. Again, they make mistakes, so they're still young guys, but they're still looking pretty good overall. Evanson especially, he definitely makes some dumb mistakes. I think he gets too eager and holds on the puck a little too long, because he knows he's big, and so he just has to learn his body a little bit better, or get rid of the puck faster into better spots and have better control over it. That was one of the knocks of Evanson, was his decision making wasn't as tight. But again, you're looking at a guy who's like 6'6", great big body. He's highly skilled with the puck, great hands and everything. But some of the decision making is a little off, and that's okay. Again, you can make changes. You can make changes here. And so I'm kind of just like, what's the problem here? Because like their pace right now, if we go to the standings right now, go to the regular season, right? I'm gonna pull the regular season. We're gonna go points. Nope, that's not what I want. Red Wings is fine. I'll just go Red Wings, okay? So, where's their win percent? Where's their wins right now? That's not showing it. Okay, I'll just go there right now. To Red Wings. Red Wings are 10, 11, and 2. Okay? 10, 11, and 2. Okay? So you're talking about they played 20, or they had 22 points in, where you go? 22 points in 23 games. So 22 points in 23 games. 22 divided by 23 times 82. They're at a 78 point pace. 78. 78 puts you in dog shit for last year. So I'll go to last year's. Who had 78 points? Let's go to like a nope. That is points per game. Nope, that's not showing it. Never mind. Okay, it's not showing it. Of course it's not. Why would it? Why would it show it? Anyways, 78 points. Red Wings finished with 91 points last year. 91. They finished with 91, which was low to get into the playoffs in general. And they tied with the Washington Capitals. What can you tell me that they're going to do? Like, to me, you need defense. Like, you need more defensive responsible guys. Like, who's available? Like, who's making a big fall trade? It's Pittsburgh. Who do you want from Pittsburgh right now? I mean, maybe it's David Juracek. I could see that, right? Because he's a child still. He's 20 years old. Like, you're gonna be like, oh, here's our savior, the 20-year-old. No, good bet. It's a good bet, right? But you're like, okay, who's a team? Rangers. Maybe you can get Charlie Lindgren. Like, that would be a good option. But like, who do the Rangers want on that? Like, of Red Wings, like maybe they want Ben Sherratt. But like, to me, that seems like a downgrade. Maybe for the type of player. If Sherratt was playing third pair minutes, I think that maybe like you get Sherratt and like Trouba. Oh, they want to move Trouba as well. But like, and again, Red Wings are like, oh, maybe they'll require Trouba. He has Detroit on their no trade list. On his no trade list because he didn't want to get traded, so he intentionally put them on there because last year he had a full no trade clause, And now he's got a 15 team no trade clause. So he's like, well, there was almost a deal for Detroit and the Rangers. And then he's like, well, I'm going to put him on my list so that I can't be traded there. Like, he's like, I'm not waiving it. Like, and I get it because he earned that right. He wants to stay with the Rangers. His wife wants to finish her medical degree in New York or whatever. Like, totally get that. Like, you earn that right. But it's like, what's the plan, guys? Like, you're going to trade for Zibanejad, the center, the $8.5 million center. Oh, Max, how much does he make? He makes $8.5 million for a year, right? For 2? For 3? For 4? For 5 years. This year plus 4 years, he makes $8.5 million. Who are you going to move off? Like, who, unless the Rangers hold back $1 million and you send him Sherratt and like, I don't know who, Rasmussen? Like, Sherratt and Rasmussen would make up $8.5 million ish, right? Because I think Ras is at like 2.5 ish. Sherratt's at like a 5.6, I think. So okay, so you're not even 8.5, so they'll have to retain still. Or Red Wings will have to take back salary on another player too, like maybe Max Jones or something like that. Like, dude, like, and to me, like Raz isn't really part of your long-term plan. Neither is Sherratt. To me, these are good guys, good players. But there's a reason that you don't give Raz an 8-year deal. There's a reason you don't give Sherratt an 8-year deal. Like, the guys you want here long term are getting 7-8-year deals. You're looking at Larkin, Raymond, Seider. And when Edmonton comes up, he'll probably get a bridge or he'll get 8 years like Seider. Or probably 8 years similar to Seider, right? I mean, I just don't know. I guess that's again, we're kind of at that point where I keep saying this whenever I watch the Red Wings, and I'm just like, I just don't know what your plan is. Like, are you trying to be good? Because it's not working. Are you trying to be bad? Because that's also not working. Are you what move can you make to be better or good enough or something? Like, just I don't know. You can't be 32nd in something. Like, unless it's your 30 seconds in goals let in, which is the least number of goals let in, right? Like, if you're 32nd in goals against, you know what I mean? Like, so that way you're favored. Like, you're not letting out of goals. Like, you can't be 32nd in goals because that's bad. You can't be 32nd in power play. That's bad. You can't be 32nd in penalty kill. That's bad. Oh wait, you are 32nd in penalty kill. That's what killed you this time. They had 3 power play goals in. You stop one of those, game's tied, and you take it to overtime. You get a point out of it at least. Like, at least Islanders this motherfucker and get it to the point where you're squeaking the playoffs with some points. I don't know. I don't know. Talk to me. Let me know what your thoughts are. I get so frustrated with this team. Steve Dangle talks about this team is ruining my life. This team's killing me. It's so frustrating to watch this. It's like, it's exciting and it's disheartening, and you get high and you get low, and I'm just like, what is the plan? What is the plan, guys? Yzerman, can you talk? Yzerman, can you make some sort of move? Have some sort of conversation. Just do something, please. Like, just give us a sign that you're seeing the same thing we're seeing, because we haven't seen you. We didn't talk after that Olimata trade. I mean, if you make a coach change, you're definitely going to talk. Like, he better talk. So I mean, unless you're just going to move Bob Bugner up, but like, again, you're like, oh, this guy's. I mean, then you got to bring a guy who has a good enough penalty kill in the middle of the season that's not already hired, right? So, I mean, Drew Bannister, maybe. But I don't. He had 22 games as a head coach. I don't even know. Was he a assistant coach before that? I mean, he was an assistant coach before that. Was he a? I don't know if did he do the power play? Did he do the penalty kill? Is he a goalie coach? I just don't know. It's so. Can someone explain the options to me? Because I'm pretty tuned in, and I'm losing it. I am losing it. I'm losing it, guys. I need some clarity. So, anyways, that's all we got time for today. So again, we're doing a podcast today. Here's number 16. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit like, subscribe. Love you guys. And we'll do a news video tomorrow, and we'll come up a little chippier, chippier, happier. We'll come back with a little bit of happiness. So, anyways, hit like, subscribe, comment below, favorite emoji. Love you guys. Bye.